3, 2, 1, go! Come on.
All right, what it do? Bloop, bloop, bloop. What's going on? I am Xolo Maridueña, one half of your host this week on the Lone Lobos podcast, joined by the Marinara King, the Pesto Prince, the, baguette baby, Gianni DeCenzo.
Weird Italian stereotypes followed by a French one? What's up?
Yeah, bread. I mean, Italians do bread too.
Yeah, we do bread.
Yeah,
Not
they're close
baguette.
enough.
Yeah.
But welcome back on the pod, bro.
Thank you, man.
How do you like our set?
I love it. Well, I mean, what changed? I like the,
What?
the comic book
Wait,
store.
said what changed?
What changed?
I mean, no, it's really great. I love it.
The rug?
It's a great rug. Do
The
we
succulent?
get a shot of the rug?
The
These are
plants with
plastic?
I forgot to take the tags off of the plants.
The plastic
plants.
plants?
We'll see any of the plants that still have tags on them. But
Oh.
if you didn't hear about it.
Don't worry
Everything is different, Gianni.
about it. I love it.
This?
Yes.
Was this here?
Yes,
before?
man,
No?
dude.
The speaker? Oh, I guess you were here. Yeah, the speakers were here last
You
time
should
we
be
were
a professional set decorator. I love it. I love the comic book. Where did you get the Blue Beetle comic book thingy?
the cardboard cutout. This was one of those. I think they were putting in comic book stores around the release of the movie, and they sent me one.
Damn.
I think I have an extra one. Yeah, you want one?
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
love one.
And then I figure anyone who wants to come in, if you want to come in, it's like you take a book, you
Yeah.
leave a book. There you go. You want
like
you
one of
want
those little
a
libraries.
hip hop family tree, young Jeezy, Wheezy Jeezy.
Oh, is that what that says?
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
that said hippo.
Okay.
I thought it was like a slutty hippopotamus.
Oh,
I genuinely
hippo.
I don't know. Hippo, yeah.
Hippo. That's Moto in the house.
I think he
Drop
likes
it.
you.
Yeah.
Oh, we're Motomotos. No. Kind of. We'll talk about
Oh,
it.
okay. Yeah, we'll talk about it later. But yes,
Yeah.
welcome to the new set. Welcome the elephants in the room. We always have an elephant room here on the Lone Lobos podcast. But
Very
Jacob
awkward.
is absent. Where do you think Jacob is right now? I have his location. Let's see where he is.
Specifically,
Yeah.
I think he's in the bathroom. I think
Okay.
he's in a public restroom just blowing it up.
Okay.
I think someone didn't tell him there was dairy in something he ate, and he's just brown water.
He's just, there's a hot steamer
Just
being
a
let out right now.
Just a hot he's vacating the area. He's got a bakery going out of business. Ooh.
He's in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho right now.
Does it
So-
say like what
Fun.
building he's in?
It
Public
looks like,
restroom?
no.
What's his address?
Well,
What's his
he's
address?
he's on the move right now. He's
Oh.
like
He couldn't hold it in.
he's passing a Toyota dealership.
I'm gonna text him right now.
Text him
Um,
his address.
Good
That'll really
question.
freak him out.
Yeah, he's
This is Google Maps.
in Idaho right
Follow
now,
his path.
picking up a painting. But his painting. I wonder if it'll be here up in here in the space, or if he doesn't want to bless us with his.
That one, what is that like multiple?
It's a mosaic. This one.
Yeah, it's Death Note, but like, is it? I can't.
It's a skull.
Oh,
You see, it's a really big skull. The whole image is a skull.
it's all the shit. Oh, I
And
did
then,
not
yeah,
even notice
there's,
that.
Like Ryuk right there. Light is falling.
Oh wow,
He's getting grabbed by the other Shinigami.
damn.
But yeah, I got that at 626. Jordan, are you doing 626?
66 Night Market?
Yeah.
Yeah. Allegedly, we're choosing the date.
Have you ever? You would love 626 Night Market. Do you know what
What
that is?
No.
Okay, so if you're in Los Angeles or the greater Los Angeles area, there
I
is
always
this
am.
thing called 626 Night Market, and there's a few of them, but it's kind of a summer event. They might have one over the winter as well, but it's a Asian food festival, or just like an
Oh.
Asian culture festival, I'd say. And the one that's close to me is the one that's in the parking lot of the Santa Anita racetrack.
Okay.
And they do corn dogs. Jordan's going to be there with Unreal Poke. And that's where I got this painting
Oh,
right
there
here.
it is. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh whoa.
But, there you go. Arcadia, Orange County, Bay Area, San Diego. So,
Yeah, it was conceived in like 2012, and it's inspired by the night markets of Asia, specifically the Shilan Night Market in Taipei. So it started as an Asian huge market where you get your skewers and your ramen and your musubi and this and that, but it's expanded.
Boba.
I bet they.
Boba?
I was gonna say. I bet they
Boba?
have some amazing boba there.
Oh, yeah, but well, Jacob's out of town, but we got a much better guest here.
Yeah, don't sound so sad.
No, I mean, I'm just sad because I can't reach him. I'm just sad because
Yeah.
I've asked him. I only needed him to do one thing while he was away for 2 weeks, and that was to take one photo. I said, "Hey, I just need you to take this one photo of you in this angle." Yeah, I got you.
Nothing, dude.
I know where you are, Jacob. I will.
I don't want to out him.
So this is what I had to do. Okay,
Yeah.
I got on a Zoom. And this is all for, remember the pictures that we were taking for our Lobitos Exclusivos poster?
Yes.
Where I was like, all right, we're 2 people.
Yeah. I was the Jacob stand-in.
Yes, Gianni was the Jacob stand-in. But
Today too.
I had to take new photos, and I didn't even have a Jacob stand-in. So I had to do it by myself. It was like one of those Zoom photo shoots where I got on FaceTime with someone. The angle was the same. I did one position, they took a screenshot. I did the other position, they took a screenshot, and then put them together. And then I just sent reference pictures of Jacob to be like, these are photos of him doing funny faces. And it kind of came out good. Here, look, I'll show you.
It
how it
sounds
came
kind
out.
of wrong the way you're describing it.
Look.
You got on Zoom and took. Oh. Who is that?
That's me.
Oh God.
Both times.
Oh, dang.
And then
Ew.
Jacob superimposed over my face.
I love it. I guess. Yeah. No, that's really
You're
cool,
really
man.
selling it. Thanks.
Well,
No,
yeah,
it's
this
just-
is just reference photo. This is inspiration for the poster.
His shoulders like don't fit on your
Yeah.
shoulders. So
He's
there's-
not, his head isn't screwed on all the way.
Yeah.
All the way.
Dude, you gotta like take another course on Photoshop.
Wait, it wasn't me that did it.
Oh,
Damn.
Preetha?
I mean, it's really
Preetha, our friend
good.
that made the yearbook?
Oh, love the yearbook. This maybe not so much, but I see the.
Wait,
I
what
see
about
the
the other one?
vision.
Did you see this
Okay,
one?
Oh
Gianni.
no! What? Yes.
This one's better.
Am I
I like
screwing
this
up?
one.
That's cool. His head is super big.
Yeah, so once we get his actual, if Jacob, I mean, if you're hearing this, Jacob, I love you, bro.
I will
But-
say though, like literally last night, I was playing Minecraft with him on the realm. So
Oh,
Are
dude.
you serious?
We're
not
all
down.
texting him trying to plan big things we have in the next 2 weeks, and he's ignoring us.
No!
Wait, but are you on the phone with him while playing, or you just know
I'm
he's on the
chatting
server?
him. I'm chatting with. He like died a couple times from like a baby zombie piglin. It was really embarrassing.
Exposing him.
Dude.
No, but he was very busy.
He was
He was trying to get the netherite smithing template. You got to get on the for those, what is it? Fancast?
Yeah.
For those Fancast users, for a certain tier, we'll send you the link to the
Oh,
realm.
Supercast.
Oh, Supercast.
No, Fancast is like when someone thinks you should be cast as
yeah.
something.
Supercast. We'll send you the link to the realm. You can play with us.
Oh, yeah. That sounds terrible. You make it into like a faction server, and they're like, let's raid Gianni's place.
Dude, you good luck trying. I
Oh,
did
yeah?
get raided though. I didn't realize we were playing that way though.
Wait. Okay, so to give some insight,
Yeah.
Gianni has this thing called a realm. A realm
Yeah.
is a server where your friends can
Subscription.
join, and the world stays as it is 24/7.
It's always open.
It's always open, and apparently Gianni was on with Jacob last night.
Yeah.
Wait, Jacob raided you?
No, one of his friends did. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I know who it is though.
Call
But
him out,
his name is Aiden.
Aiden.
I'll give up my tactical advantage.
my
Aiden, I'm
God.
coming for you,
Dude,
man.
what did he steal from you?
Dude, he took everything. So we all like claimed like different worlds. I found a really cool seed. So like every biome is like in a circle, and then there's like a little island in the center.
What is that like a different?
It's like a
You could
seed.
choose that type of.
Yeah, you
Oh.
can like choose it. It's just like a string of numbers, and you just type it in, and
Okay.
it creates that world.
All
It's
right.
super cool. But I claimed jungle, and I
Okay.
thought like, okay, we're all claiming land, so like we can't really hide from each other. We're saying where we're gonna be.
I'm the jungle.
Yeah, and I was like, I know like we have one safe spot, but maybe anything could go. But then I hop on and I see like my nether portal like was completely destroyed. I was working on a villager thing. All the villagers were dead. My diamond pickaxe is gone, so I can't even like rebuild it. And then I go outside. I had like a little chicken coop. There was a lava where the chicken were. I'm like, well, shit. Okay.
Wait, so what are you going to do to protect yourself then?
Dude, I went like 1,000 blocks away. I had to just leave. I took whatever I could carry and I left.
Whoa, they really colonized you.
They took me out.
They just, whoa.
Yeah, so I'm going to find where you live, Aiden. In
Whoa.
the Minecraft world.
You got to prep. This is
I'm
that's
prepping.
serious business.
But they
now.
banned me from like making farms because I go like ham.
Yeah,
make,
I agree.
like,
I would ban you from making a farm as well. That's the thing
Yeah.
about Gianni and Minecraft, for those of y'all that don't know, is you could start one
haven't
of
played
these
before.
worlds and in the first 5-10 minutes, you're all like, oh, crafting table, pickaxe, this. And then you hop off for a couple of days because you went to go visit your aunt for Thanksgiving and you get back and Gianni's like, oh yeah, I made this portal, this railway in the nether so that we can travel blocks quicker. And you're like, Gianni, I don't even have iron yet.
You gotta, you take. What's your priority, man? Big stones. What are the big stones? Big rocks.
Well, how do you make it fun for you since you know everything so quickly? Like,
It's
you
fun.
just do whatever you want. It's really just like imagination.
Well, I just love grinding. I love like
Not
sitting
in real
there.
life, though.
Yeah, no, not in real life.
Sims?
I can't. No, I can't build a farm in real life. That's
yeah,
Yeah.
why? I mean, yeah.
why can't I?
What, yeah, why? No, I'm saying like,
Oh.
why would you want to make a redstone contraption in real life? Like piston work? No,
No,
there's no monster spawners in real
Garbage.
life.
I want fake diamonds, coated diamonds.
Oh, well, yeah, I'll have to join the server.
Yeah,
I
man.
haven't played in a minute, but
I'm going super slow. I was banned from farms, so we're like super casual. I haven't killed the dragon.
and super casual, but they just destroyed your
it's
base.
semi-casual. Basically, they just banned me
Oh,
from.
goodness.
Yeah, it's great.
What'd you get into over 4th of July? You were out of town?
I was out of town. My parents bought a place in Vegas.
Okay.
So we were all over in Vegas because my dad is trying to convince my mom to move
out there.
to like retire there one day.
Okay.
But my mom can't handle the heat,
Mm,
and we went there during the summer and it was like 120 degrees.
dry
Yeah, well,
heat.
so it's not the kind of heat that like
Drier than here even.
yeah, you don't like, at least I don't sweat when I'm out there. I just can't breathe. It feels like my lungs are on
Or fire.
Yeah. And it's like, yeah, we were like walking down the strip or whatever. You just got to go into a casino, man.
It's really blazing heat, like
It's
especially because
super
everything's
bad.
concrete and everything
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
We were just in a sauna recently, and similar effect. Like I was sitting on the top row of the sauna,
Okay.
and it tastes like metal almost. Like it's so fucking hot.
Yeah.
But
Nothing grows there either.
so mom wasn't convinced, or maybe
My
She's-
dad has a way with words.
Oh.
He's going to convince her, you know?
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
he's
All right,
he's
all
a
right.
real charmer like
what do you
that.
think about Vegas?
I like it, but I don't think, because I already live in kind of a deserty area.
Okay.
I don't think I want to move from one desert to a bigger, hotter desert.
Okay.
I think I need like some more greenery.
But you know, Vegas, just as hot as it gets in the summertime, it gets brick ass cold in the wintertime as well because it
It
is a
does.
desert. So
Yeah.
so it's not like Los Angeles where it's pretty much hot all year round, and then you get those 2 weeks
Yeah.
of cold, the 1 month of rain. Like out there, it's hot, cold.
Yeah. It's pretty much terrible either way. In a good way, though.
To all our Vegas
No,
listeners.
I mean, I love Vegas so much. I mean,
Did you get into any gambling? when you were out there?
I did. Yes,
Whoa, okay.
I gambled $40 at the
Okay.
craps table.
Dude.
I lost nearly all of it.
Oh,
It was
not
great.
you didn't lose all of it because you just were like, all right, I'm out.
I called quits at 40 cents. I called it. I said, I had 40 cents left.
Wait,
Is-
how
yeah.
do they?
Because,
Let
well,
you-
so it's like one of the machines, and like the lowest.
Wait, you
can
did
bid-
crap on the machine?
Yes, I did. I don't. It's a complicated game. I don't want to stand with people.
Okay.
That was my dad's game and my grandpa's
Okay.
game. He had like a floating craps table.
So it's
It was great.
mechanically throwing the dice.
It's
or
like so it's like
just-
a little jar.
Oh yeah,
There's
it's
two
sorry.
Giant. Yeah, and it's like
It's like,
two
pop.
giant dice. Yeah, it does that
Okay.
exactly. And the lowest you can do is like $1, and I
Okay.
did that with my dad one day
Okay.
while my grandma was in the bathroom.
Okay.
It was so
Was she in the
sad.
restroom for a long time? You went from
Yeah.
$40 to 40 cents?
Yes.
She had a hot steamer, I guess.
Yeah, I'm tracking her. She had a hot steamer. The bakery was in.
Like, I got $100. Grandma, go to the restroom really quick. Dad, let's get into
Well,
this.
she's at that age where she goes to every time she sees a bathroom, she's gone.
That's me too.
And so does my brother. Well, I know you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Your cry poops.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, your bro too?
Yeah, my bro. Yeah. Love you, Anthony.
Okay, so what did you like craps? Would you do it again? Because I like
Yeah.
that's the one that always in the casino movies they're throwing the dice.
It's very like Vegas action-y sort of, yeah.
What was your strategy? Because you can obviously were you the one rolling? Oh, I guess
I was
it's
with,
machine,
I was
you're
with
always the one
I was
rolling.
pressing the button.
Okay.
Yeah. My strategy is just do what my dad tells me.
Okay. What's so
He
knows
knows,
game.
man. He knows like the come line, the pass bet.
the what?
You don't know this?
The
Look,
what?
okay, it's not.
Pardon? Pause.
It's not the most PG
Okay,
sounding game.
okay.
It's called craps. There's a come line.
Crabs come line. That's the truffle butter corner. Yeah. Okay.
There's the butterface.
Okay.
But I don't know. Yeah, there's like different stuff. You have like the pass line. where
Yeah.
You put like $1 and you roll. And your very first roll, you want to get a 7, but every other roll after that, you don't want to get a
Wait,
7.
you do want to get a 7 on the first
On
one?
the very first one.
I didn't know that. Okay.
But if you get a 7 after that, you're dead.
You're done. You bust.
You're done in the water. Yeah.
It's one of those. I like craps because you can win a lot, but you can lose a lot just as quickly.
1,000%.
Yeah.
I lost a lot very quickly.
Yeah.
I have yet to win a
Because you
lot.
win, and then you're like, "Oh, I'm betting on 5. Let me also bet on 8."
Yeah.
Or you're like, "The little ones, the big ones." Yeah.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, that's yeah.
I think it's
I like
also 11.
We
is
got to go
that?
together.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Well, we go to Vegas.
Yeah.
I have a little bachelor pad there.
Wow.
You're welcome out.
Batch pad
I
in
got a little
Vegas.
batch pad.
Yes. Are we allowed to bachelor in the pad?
Oh, we can do whatever the heck we want. No parents allowed, man.
Let's go.
We're
Get out of here,
22.
roomies.
Yeah.
Well, you're
Cut out the
22.
Yes. No.
Me,
23.
I'm 23.
Okay.
So I'll
20
teach you how it's done.
2000, year 2000. No, 2021.
No,
No,
2001.
2001. Yeah.
Yeah.
In June?
But June. Yeah, June 9. I'm older than you.
6'9"?
Yeah.
Okay.
6'9". I'm a
Okay.
real bachelor.
Poser. Yes.
This past weekend, I
Oh.
went to the Laugh Factory.
Ooh.
No, I didn't go to the Laugh Factory. I went to the
Okay.
Comedy Store.
Okay. Fake.
And fake fan. And I went with our friends,
Okay. All right.
and they were in town,
Whoa.
and they'd never been. And so I took them over there. I just bought general admission tickets, but when we get there, they were like, "We still have some stage seats." So I was like, oh, "Okay, upgrade us to the stage seats."
Ooh.
So we get there, and we are right in front.
Dude, that's
of
a
the stage.
dangerous game.
It's a
man.
dangerous game. So we showed up 5 minutes late. So we sit down, and immediately the first comedian, he's from Venezuela, he is like, "Hey, look at these guys showed up late." You know,
To you?
to us, yeah, to the
Oh,
three of us who
shit.
just
Okay.
sat down, and they're sitting next to each other like this. But I'm kind of, if it's a bar, I'm at the other, like I'm at the next side, sitting by
Okay.
myself. So they look like a couple, and I'm just sitting next to another chair by myself.
Okay.
And he points at me. He's like, "Where are you from?" And I'm like, "Born and raised." And he roasts me immediately. "Born and raised? What are you, an alien?" Like, I asked where you're from. Born and raised. That's not how we speak. Blah. So I was like,
What?
"Oh shit, okay." But you know, I got it off. I got it off the. There we go.
You thought it was a one and done.
Now what? Everyone's gonna point at me? No, this guy just did it. You
Okay.
know, we'll get another joke.
Okay.
So the shows are going really well. I think maybe one of the funniest stand-up comedians I've ever seen in my life. His
Okay.
name was Anwar.
Yeah, this
He's
is
my-
his moment of fame. You got to shout him out.
I would love to have him on the podcast.
Anwar.
Fahim Anwar.
Fahim Anwar.
Fahim Anwar. He has this bit. I don't want to repeat it. He's a good comedian.
Save his bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so he was really great. Everyone's having a good time. Some people are like chirping at the audience, but there's not a whole lot of crowd work. And then there's this one guy who comes up
Oh, no.
who, yeah, that's him. He was really good. One gentleman who comes up and he has like a really good first like 15 minutes, and then all of a
Okay.
sudden he looks over at and he's like, "Oh, so y'all are together?"
Okay.
And he's like, and goes, "Yeah, yeah. Yeah." And he was like, oh, the comedian was like, well, I was just wondering because, you're small.
Okay.
And then the crowd was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
The stand-up comedian
How tall is this guy?
he's maybe like 6 foot.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, 6 foot, maybe like 230, like nice
Okay.
and dense. And my friend is like maybe a couple of inches shorter than me and around the same weight. And and my friend who's there with his girlfriend goes, yeah, and kind of puffs up his chest a little bit.
Oh shit.
And the stand-up comedian's like, I will wipe the floor with you. Oh, try me right now. You are little, boy. You could never. I would beat the shit out of you.
Oh my god.
And everyone, the crowd's like, whoa, they're getting lit up now. And he's like, boy, how much you weigh? Be honest with me. How much you weigh?
Oh god.
And my friend's like, I don't know, like 140. And he's like, ha! 140. He takes a bottle cap, he flicks it across the room. He's like, that's 140. That's what I would do to you.
Oh my god.
And the crowd is just going crazy. And I'm just there like, I'm like,
This doesn't sound like a comedy bit anymore.
And I was like, I was getting high. I was like, my face is getting high. It's getting crazy.
Damn.
And sure enough, and like he's like, blah, 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 blah. He goes on to a different joke. He wraps up a set, and then he daps up my friend.
Okay.
And it was the first time that I'd never seen someone get lit up like that before.
Yeah.
And then it was worse because I knew the person. And I was
Okay.
like, oh my gosh. But they took it super well. Everyone was like, once we left the show, everyone was like, oh, that was funny. It was a good time. And
Just
they
laughing,
could
crying on
hang.
the inside.
But yeah, it was.
Dude.
I think because like TikTok and Reels and like the culture is to do crowd work nowadays.
Yeah.
You're kind of encouraged to
Yeah.
like so many people nowadays are like, hey, are you guys dating? Hey, where you from? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like it's such a.
I mean, but is that crowd work? I think he was just gonna fight him. I mean, damn.
it was like very belittling.
Yeah.
I don't even know if he was gonna fight, but it was very like, I'm putting you in your place.
Damn.
For a moment that I was like, what's happening? This took such a turn for the
called an
worst. Why did
alien.
you just?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That doesn't
but-
sound as bad now, being called an alien.
Yeah, it was.
And you
But do you
gave
think
him
you
that
can hang?
trauma.
Oh yeah,
You brought
no.
him there.
No, I mean, I told him, yay, we're in the front, so I want them to look at us.
Okay. God.
But
Dude.
it was great.
I would say that's like a dangerous thing to be in the front just because like I don't laugh easily at like stand-up stuff. So I don't want
really?
to. No.
Dude, I was
Same.
crying. That dude,
Yeah, right?
That dude Fahim, I literally was in tears.
yeah. I would
we
just
we
be
got to
so
go
scared.
when he's going up, but
I would be scared that like, yeah, I'm sitting there and I just don't laugh at their
Enough.
stuff.
yeah. Well, dude,
Yeah.
one lady behind me fell asleep during that guy's set. The dude
the
who
fighting guy?
roasted, yes, the dude
Oh,
who fought. I think it was during his set. Some lady behind me fell asleep, and he was like, "Oh no, lady!" And everyone was like, looked up at her, and she woke up. She was like, oh, sorry. So
She's like an 80-year-old woman.
No, she was
Oh.
she was like 45. Just
Single mom,
it,
working
it was like
hard.
11
Yeah.
o'clock at night. Yeah,
Oh, damn.
we should have all been like. I love that. I love that.
Dude, I don't
Just-
think I want to go. I don't think I want to go to this anymore.
Everyone leave.
Just sit in the back, Gianni.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit in the way
That's what
back.
I do.
That's what I like about the Comedy Cellar in New York is
Uh-huh.
that it's really dark. It's
Okay.
really dark. There's a spotlight on the stage, and it's like if you're doing it in New York, it's because you're doing a set.
Okay.
You have like a type 5, you have a
Yeah.
set, and you're doing it. You're not.
You don't
I
have
didn't
time
when
for
I was
crowd
doing.
work.
Yeah, when I was out there, I didn't see as much
Yeah.
crowd work.
Would you do stand up?
I think I do an open mic. Yeah, if
Type
I could
5?
really hone in on a story,
Yeah.
and because I don't think I could be like, hey, what the fuck, you're fucking ugly. But-
Oh, shit.
No, that's it right there.
Look at this guy. just
I'm gonna sleep with your wife, huh?
look at you. What kind of car do you drive, Mazda?
Dude, I think you have it.
So I would want to be like a story type of guy.
Yeah.
You could do stand up for sure.
I would love to. I mean,
When I showed just as a quick aside, when I
Yeah.
showed the video of the guy who I was like, this is the funniest guy I've ever seen, they
Yeah.
said he reminded them of you.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll take it. You guys
So-
have to be in the front row. I'm going to roast the shit out of it. Because I know you guys personally.
Oh,
what's your name?
Oh, what's your name?
What are you going to take someone to Despicable Me for?
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes. What a great segue. Oh
Yeah.
my God. Gianni's a podcaster.
Woo! Oh, yeah, I am.
You're looking at the real Love Daddy and Love God combo right
We've
here.
ascended.
Because, we take your guys' advice
We'll give you
And-
horrible advice.
and we give you our best
Semi-good.
judgment, 100% satisfaction guaranteed. And we have yet to really see how those results have panned out. But we had a real life patient come into the office the other day
It's true.
with one of their dilemmas, and we remedied him.
We did.
We,
He was, I mean, it was a hard case, not because of the situation, but because of him.
because of the patient.
Yeah, because of the
We
patient.
had a rather what is the word that you would use for him? Like inexperienced.
Anxious. Yeah.
Anxious,
Unsure.
just a rather timid patient
Yes.
who came into an encounter with someone on Instagram. They had
Yes.
mutuals, and he wanted to. What are the kids saying these days? He wanted to shoot his shot.
Slide. Yeah.
He wanted to slide into the
DMs.
DMs,
Yeah.
and he just didn't know how.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I think he had the best case scenario for literally everything he
Yes.
said. And every single time he was like, I'm done. I'm
Yeah.
cooked. It's over.
Yeah. So this is a very big diagnosis that we
Yes.
see in our community. Plenty of people are having issues sliding into the DMs, figuring out what is the perfect first entry if I want to slide, right?
Slip and slide.
Now, as professionals,
I'm a
our
god.
approach has always been the comedic route.
Yes.
You have to have some inside joke, some
Yeah.
coy nature. There
Little
has to
goof.
be a little cheekiness in the
Yeah.
first approach if you want to get a response.
Yes.
Because if you just, go out there and are too aggressive, barking too hard, you might come on a little too strong.
Yeah, you want to be very kind of like chill, disarming, like, hey, man, I'm just a casual guy. I don't take myself seriously.
And our patient, what was his first text? What did he do?
His first text was the heart eyes emoji.
Yeah.
Which I don't know about you.
As a reaction to a story.
Yeah.
Heart eyes emoji.
I will say personally,
If you're receiving that,
I mean,
it's a dime a dozen, right?
it's a dime a dozen. It's not my favorite. I think it's just kind of like, hey, I like you. I'm not going out swinging. It's not it. Not for me.
It doesn't say I want to get to know you.
Yeah.
It says you're wearing a sundress.
I like it.
I like it.
Yeah.
But
But he got the best possible response.
okay, so that's the thing. If this lady that he was chatting with was really giving him all the
Dude,
opportunities.
he got the date in spite of himself.
so basically our patient comes to us with 3 text messages.
yes.
He says, I sent the heart eyes emojis first. And
Yes.
we go, what? What a terrible idea. Like
Terrible.
she's never gonna respond to this. And she responds. She goes, hi,
Two
two eyes. Thank you.
Yeah.
2 U's, happy face.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's like the best.
That is the best case scenario. If
Yeah.
you it's the fact that he wasn't left on red, all right. You're
Left on
getting a
red-
second chance at life. She saw your
Yeah.
Instagram. She thought you were cute. She said, all right, he doesn't know how to make an entry, but I'm going to respond anyways. Let's get to know
He's
this
a good guy. He seems like a nice guy. Yeah.
And what does our patient do? He sends, anytime, beautiful.
this was advice from others, though.
This was advice from his female siblings.
Yes. This is apparently what they want
This
to
is
receive.
this is what they want to receive, okay?
Don't go to a knockoff Love
Don't
Doctor
go
Love
don't go
God.
to TimuLoveDaddy.com, okay? Come to the real people, okay? So
Yes.
those are the 3 messages that we have in
Oh,
right.
yes. And but it got worse because after he did that, it was red.
It was
left
red.
on red.
Yeah.
For several hours.
And we were like, we knew it, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, we
my-
were trying to say like, okay, you got to like say something else.
This is true.
You have like a ticking clock. You can't like post something else several hours later.
If you are to double text,
Yeah.
it should be sooner rather than later.
Because you don't want to be like 3 hours later.
Wait.
Anyways.
Wait, don't forget about me over here.
Yeah.
So he's left on scene and we're telling him, yo, you got to just send another text to be like, hey, let's get to know each other. Let's make plans.
Yeah.
Because if too much time goes on, you're going to see him maybe a
over.
little bit desperate and it's just going to be over. She's not going to respond to
It's
anything else.
over. Yeah.
So,
And he didn't.
and he didn't.
Yeah. But what you don't do you remember?
No, go for it.
He didn't for like several hours, but she was so interested.
She liked
She
the message.
liked his response several hours later.
Yes.
And he was like, I don't know, man. I don't know. And we're like, dude,
He has 9 lives, basically.
she is doing
Puss in Boots.
everything she can to say, like, keep talking to me.
So now at this point, the professionals come together and we go, all right, we have to devise the perfect message.
Yes.
Our friend has struck out twice now, but given the ball. He was given a ball even though it was a
Yeah.
strike.
Thrown a
We
softball.
got it. We got to give him now something that is going to be a home run. So
Yes.
we devised a plan because Despicable Me was coming out to say, I have this. Oh, Despicable Me 4 was coming out to say, yo, are
Yeah.
you into cinematic masterpieces? There's this new one that came out. Maybe you'd be interested in watching it. And then sending a screenshot
a
of the
good
new
line.
poster.
Yeah. It was like
And was there anything else to that?
it was like we like formulate. We had it like
yeah,
timed
we had
just right.
we had the words in order and everything like that,
It
and
was
he
like-
sends it out.
Yeah, it was like, I want to see this masterpiece. Do you want to see it? Boop. Like, then poster. You down? It was
Something like that.
It was so
right?
specific.
And sends it off, and sure enough, a few hours later, she goes, "I love Despicable Me. I'm
We knew it.
down."
Yeah.
And and Boba. That's what we brought up.
And Boba.
Despicable Me and Boba.
Did they do Boba?
No, they didn't end up doing Boba.
Okay.
But they go on their date. They go to watch the movies. Our
Yeah.
friend says he has never seen someone laugh more in a date, and it's basically Endgame now. And we did that. But I love that now we are officially the real.
We have results.
We have results.
I think it's safe
She
to
just can never
assume-
see this because she'll know that wasn't the real. Well, that was the next step. The next step was to
Yeah.
show her that wasn't real. That our friend wasn't really heart eyes.
And like the
all
you're
right,
welcome kind
beautiful,
of.
like
yeah.
that's not him. So now at the first date, he has to show that he's a genuine guy. Like
He's just,
I'm not like the rest of them. I'm not a player. I'm not gonna play you.
I just want to laugh at some little yellow guys. You know.
Like they're just so innocent, like me.
Oh gosh.
It
Anyways-
worked though.
Anyways, it worked. So come to us with all of your requests.
Yes.
Also, yeah.
And if you were ever given bad advice from us in the past, you're wrong.
You're wrong. Yeah.
You did it wrong.
You did it wrong.
You didn't implement it right.
You did it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Can't help it.
You can't help it. But how does it feel? Like we are not even matchmaking. Like
Yeah.
we can't find a match,
Yeah.
but we're helping other people.
I feel good that we can do something for the world. Not necessarily for
Right.
ourselves, but
It's better that way. I feel
Yeah.
like a really great
We're like
mother
Yoda.
of a bunch of children. Like
yeah.
my life, less happy than my children's life,
Oh,
but
shit.
because I have so much love,
Yeah. So much love to give, so much experience out there. We've known like what to do, what not to do. Don't send hard eyes.
Yeah.
That's what not to do.
Monica, as a woman,
Mhm.
what do you
As
think
a
of
woman,
the hard eyes?
Monica.
I don't like it.
No.
Oh,
Why
hard
not?
eyes?
When you send hard eyes just to a girl,
Mm.
You just
it's like, I already know what you want. And it's not really me.
Mm.
oh yeah.
Damn.
So don't be sending girls hard eyes.
What do you send?
I like jokes.
Yeah, right.
Minions
So
4?
humor is the way
Yeah.
to go. You know?
Yeah, I agree.
Can you give us an example of a joke for people that?
Knock, knock. Who's there? Me.
That's it.
No,
Date.
I can't think
guarantee.
of one right away, but
Okay.
you know, humor
What do you
is the way to go.
What do you think of the first date of being at a movie though? Like
So,
obviously it
so
was
they had a
success.
meal before the movie.
Okay.
I personally
Oh.
don't think you should go straight to the movie because then you're not really talking. If you're like just going to make out, sure, go to the movies. But
Sure.
if you want to get to know someone, you have to
Yeah.
do something before.
I think, yeah, I agree. I like the movies because I think it's a very low stakes sort of like, hey, here's a thing we can both enjoy. It's something to talk about afterwards, but I do agree that you need to have something
Before.
else.
Pre-game.
Yeah, before or after. It doesn't, yeah, whether it's like a drink or something. Where did they go? Did they go to like an actual sit down?
They went to they actually went to a really like a $2 to $3 sign place.
Ooh.
And yeah. And
Okay.
it was they spent like
He dropped the bag.
no. It was like a really solid meal for like $60.
Okay.
They spent like an hour and a half there and then walked to the movie theater.
That's badass. That's
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Maybe I'm different.
date.
I'd rather do the movie first and then grab dinner. Just
If this is the first time you're seeing them, this is the first time that they've met in person. You're meeting them at the movie theater and then walking right
to the dark.
into the dark.
yeah.
Whoa.
I feel like I
Monica
kind of
is a
agree.
Psycho.
What? Well, okay, think about it like this.
So you can have like
Something to talk
I'm
about.
curious to see what they thought of the movie.
Boom.
You know, you guys can dissect it together.
You go after. You go.
Yeah,
for
you can
some
still
dessert.
hang out after. It's not like, all right, but you don't walk out of the theater. Bye. You validated. Bye. All right, like, okay. All right, that was a great movie. All right, I gotta go to the restroom.
Can you drop me? Yeah, I gotta go make a steamer.
I gotta. Oh, I was holding it in the holder. So yeah,
I think that would get you a second date,
Yeah.
though, out of sheer
this
curiosity.
was so fun. I know you usually like to stay for the credits, babe, but I've been holding a shit this whole time. This was a 3-hour movie.
I gotta make a steamer.
Killers of the
Let's do
Flower Moon
this.
has really made me need a shit. So
Isn't
I
that like
think
a 3-hour movie?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I was holding. Yeah.
Bruin.
You're just there at the Alamo in the first 15 minutes eating your cheese pizza.
Is this
Edit.
Jacob?
Uh,
Okay.
so
I feel like it would be like maybe a coffee or something beforehand,
okay.
movie, and then dinner.
Coffee before a movie?
Or
And you
okay,
just
I
really
mean,
shit
how
in the
bad?
movie.
You have to- how fast is this coffee moving?
It's a
through you?
diuretic. Coffee.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I just don't have to.
What if you have IBS?
Okay, don't have IBS.
I want you to
before a
really,
date.
when you're getting into character, really live with the feeling of having IBS.
Do
Really
you think,
let
you
that
think Miguel or
his
Jaime
grandma.
has-
That's why he needed to go get the Pepto Bismol.
Oh, that's
Fucking
right.
Grandma
It
had the
runs in the
shit.
family.
Grandma was like, oh. Grandma was like, oh, I got coffee.
and she never got it?
She never got it. The whole show started because grandma shit really bad. And he needed to... That's
Dude, the
canon.
butterfly effect, man.
Okay.
What if they brought it back all around?
What if
He's
it's like
dumping Pepto Bismol.
the spinoff is just her
It's
just having to go to the bathroom. Yeah.
Gianni, last time you were on the episode, you were saying that you don't think it'll really feel like we're done with the show until we're kind of a month back in
Yes.
from being back home. You've been back home for a month.
I still don't feel it. I don't know, man. Because we're all just such close buddies. We do, you guys do this podcast. You bring me on sometime. And then we have all this promo stuff, you
Yeah.
know? We just did like 2 straight days of interviews. And then we have this premiere coming up, depending on when this comes out,
This comes out right before the premiere, so
Oh, okay. On
So
the
we'll be
17th.
at the premiere.
Yeah.
There actually will be some Lobitos at the premiere as well
Is that
because
their
it's an
official name now?
yeah.
Yeah, I love it. The little libidos.
We're gonna be getting our libido on
Hell yeah.
at the premiere.
Uh-oh.
But did you know that Monica and Jordan are gonna be working the carpet?
What?
Monica's gonna be interviewing and Jordan's gonna be interviewing on the carpet.
Dude, I'm gonna dodge you guys so hard on the
Well,
interview
Absolutely not.
on the
wanna-
red carpet floor.
Do you want to finally try some Unreal Poke?
I
Yeah,
would love
he's
yes.
bringing-
Well, then you're
he's
not going to
bringing-
dodge me, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just dodge. Well, you're not bringing Pokemon again.
No, she's
what
bringing it.
are
I'll
you
be there
bringing?
interviewing you.
We're bringing it.
Yeah. I'll be holding the little stick.
She's gonna be my sous chef.
Okay,
Yeah.
but only if Jordan feeds me. In between each question.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Only
right?
if we go-
Just continue.
Little airplane.
Airplane.
I'm very combative. You have to trick me into
Yeah,
eating
it's
it.
gonna be funny because you're so tall and I'm shorter than you, so I'm going up.
Dude, that's awesome. Wait, how did you guys get how'd you get on the floor? What did you do?
We just made it happen. We just said there's no other option.
Oh, we
Dude.
have to ask.
Oh, pff, no, I'm sorry.
No, they're gonna show up. But yeah, that'll be a really fun Lobitos Exclusivos episode as well.
Okay.
Getting to watch the cast on the carpet. We'll get to ask them all the funny, silly, fun questions that we've been to.
Ooh, that's awesome. Okay. But yeah, I don't feel it still.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I agree.
I'm not a super crier though. You know?
Oh, yeah.
I'm yeah.
I don't think the premiere will be a crying type of thing. I
No.
don't think, at least.
No.
I think it's like a celebration. Like it's gonna be a fun thing.
Are they gonna make us do a panel? Are we gonna do a panel?
No, I don't think a panel. Maybe like just go up on stage and say hi or something like that.
Yeah.
And
I
then
want to do something.
they're gonna show maybe the first episode,
Oh,
first
really?
two maybe, the first, because that's what they did for the last one. They showed the first episode. Remember? They had all of us sit out on the lawn.
Yeah. Oh, was it? Did we see that? I don't
Mhm.
remember that.
Yeah.
I was trying to get a pizza that whole time. There was
Oh
like a
yeah, they were
really-
like, oh, we have food, and then
It was really good pizza, but it was like fresh made. It took like the whole length of the first.
it wasn't
Episode.
$5 hot and ready.
It was not a $5 hot and right.
It's now $6.
It was at least
Inflation.
$6.50.
Mm-hmm.
$11 on DoorDash.
Disgusting. I hear the first 5 are really good though.
Yeah?
Yeah, we had some friends who have watched it, and
Yeah.
it
You
was
got the screeners.
What?
You got the screeners for it?
No.
Oh,
Did you?
get it? Yeah, but I don't like
Haven't watched
watching
it?
myself.
You don't want to watch it by yourself.
No.
What is your yeah, how critical are you? Are you a critical actor when you watch yourself?
I'm super critical, man. I don't watch myself at all. I don't watch these episodes.
Yeah.
Are you super critical or no?
I think it's a different type of critical. It's not like when I watch other people's movies,
Mhm.
because I know what it's like to make a movie, I'm like, oh, okay, interesting. When I
Mm,
watch our show, I'm like, oh, they went with that take?
Mm.
Okay. Oh, okay, they went with this. All right.
yeah.
Because I feel like I believe myself when I'm doing the character at this point.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, I don't feel like Miguel, or it
Yeah.
doesn't feel like Dimitri.
You don't think that you did it bad? It was
Yeah,
just-
I don't feel like it's not Miguel. I just don't really,
Yeah.
because I see things like, oh, I lick my lips a lot, or oh, you leave your mouth open, or
You
oh,
say
you're
you
blinking
do
a
see
lot,
that?
or yeah.
Oh.
And then later when I'm filming something else, a different project, I'm like, okay, if my mouth should be closed. Oh, if
See, but that's dangerous then, because then it's like you don't want to be doing that scene, and it's like you're thinking about the ratio
Yeah.
of lip
No,
licking.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm super hard on myself. Like, I don't know. I love doing it, and when I'm doing it, it's like I feel like I'm doing the character justice, but I know me, so I see me in
Oh,
it.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dude, it's funny that you say that. This is kind of a conversation that we've had in an earlier episode. Do you feel like your family will ever see you as something like sometimes my family like, yeah, you're doing a different character, but because I know you so well, it's
Yeah.
hard to see past that. Do you think that is the same
I
thing
can
that
tell
happens
you're
with Margot
doing-
Robbie and Brad Pitt, where they're like, oh, I don't see him transform. He's just Brad to me.
I mean, honestly, I feel like Brad is always kind of like the same person that he is. But yeah, my parents, they were actors growing up.
Yeah.
And they had since like stopped doing that, but my mom's getting back into it. And yeah, I've seen like some of her short films, and it is kind of difficult to be like,
It's not my mom.
yeah, it's like that's my mom right there. you're not that character. But they're good actors. Yeah, I would say it is difficult if you know them personally to move past that. Do you think that it will be difficult for people to see us as different characters, like just fans of the show in different things? Like they're always going to see you as
I think it's maybe a little bit of a couple of things. I think
Mm.
like it's really great to do something like Austin Butler did after Elvis, to do Fade
Mm.
Rafa and become truly unrecognizable.
Mhm.
To not look like even
A human.
I know. I don't want to say that, but I'm saying like
Yeah.
to not look like he looks like Austin Butler looks.
Yeah.
I think that's all it takes.
He did
All-
really good. Yeah.
People have such short-term memories. They just remember the last thing you did.
Yeah.
The last thing that they think you did.
Hmm.
So if the last thing they think you did is Miguel and they're like, oh, you're just Miguel. If you do something completely different, then it's like, oh, that's what I feel.
Alien space.
Well,
Yeah.
that was like a step in the right direction for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm curious to see once we do a character that is unlikable. Because
Oh.
right now we have characters that are pretty likable.
Yeah.
Mine definitely more than yours.
My character is super divisive.
No. Your character, I feel like now is way
Yeah.
more likable.
Yeah.
Like in the first season, maybe it was like
It wasn't easy.
the
It wasn't easy being a character that hates karate on a show about karate. Just be like, karate sucks and I hate these senseis.
You're like, all right, guys. So, do you need me for anything else? No, okay.
Dude, I was like super, especially the first and second season, I watched you guys doing karate and I was like, oh, I don't want to say I hate karate. Like I remember we were moving from one set to another and, Hiro and Janelle had to pull you aside on a mat to do this flip.
Oh.
And I was just like, super cool.
All right, so I'm just gonna be a crafty.
Dude, and yeah, and even when I was like doing some of the fight stuff, like the mall scene, I thought I was like, oh, I get to do fight stuff. But it was just like,
All right, you ready to get sweet right there?
It was like Marion Tanner rolling off of my back. And it was just like, okay.
Yeah. What was the first moment that you felt satisfied doing your fights?
Dude, I don't know. Because even like the comic book scene where I'm like standing up against Hawk, he flips me on my ass. He sweeps my leg and I like fall to the ground.
In
and
the
I
comic
run.
book. No.
Yeah.
I mean, not necessarily in that sequence, just in the show.
I think it's the trophy case.
Yeah.
When my character knocks Hawk into the trophy case, which is also a very divisive scene. But I think that's like the first time where Dimitri's like, hey, I can do this. Because I
Yeah.
think previously he was having all these issues of like, I can't do this. And Daniel was like, hey, you're super, and you anticipate things. So use that. So I think that's when the character found himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a really fun moment to watch.
It was fun.
I think I don't find Dimitri to be as unlikable as some people, but like
Thanks.
you just see, yeah. I know everyone else hates him, but I don't.
Thanks, man. Throw me that little bone.
Oh, goodness.
Actually, I hate Miguel.
dude.
Damn.
Okay,
No, I
so
Oh.
quick aside before we get into song of the week. I go to this panel. I'm doing this panel, and they're like, "So, what type of thing would you want to work on?"
Okay.
And I was thinking about it. Like, I was the third one in the panel. I was like, I think I kind of would want to work on like a war project or something like
Yeah.
that. And later that day, like as I'm walking around the panel, I must have gotten pitched like 7 war movies
Are you serious?
that day. Yeah. And most of them were like, yeah, so these war guys are fighting against the cartel.
What
You would be
war
a
is
great
this?
lead cartel.
Oh, you're the card.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I was like, interesting.
I mean, would you want to
So-
do like a Narcos kind of a thing though?
It would have to be really good. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
It would have to be good, not what the other people were pitching.
It
Damn.
would
Calling them out.
it would just there would have to be something deeper in there because we've seen that. Narcos.
Yeah.
Like there you go. It's a great show. Boom. It was done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sicario. Boom. Great.
I would love to do something.
Like on the narco side or on the like DEA side.
Anything. Well, I mean, I guess like I'll be the whitest narco guy out
What?
there.
No, Russia. You're Russian.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Oh.
No, you could
Or
be.
you're just Argentinian.
Dude, I barely know
there's,
Spanish.
There's some
Could be-
very light-skinned Latinos.
Yeah.
Messi?
Yeah.
But wouldn't people get mad at me for that? I'm
Anya
like,
Taylor-Joy is Argentinian.
she is.
Yeah,
she's
she
like
is.
really good. She knows Spanish, right? She knows
Yeah.
Spanish.
Sí.
I don't think my
See?
Spanish has gone to shit, man. I know like one word.
No pasa nada.
No pasa nada. Gracias a Dios.
Gracias a Dios.
It's
You know.
okay. Te podemos ayudar.
Está bien. Está nada. Qué bueno. Pajilla.
Sí, ándale
That's
pues.
Spanish for straw. Honduran Spanish for straw.
Oh, Under in Spanish for small.
For straw.
In subtitles. Straws in subtitle.
Bahia.
Bahia.
Hijo de gran.
Hijo de gran puta. Let's do song of the week. How you feel?
Turn my phone on. I don't know my song.
Yeah. All right, let's see.
What's your song of the week?
Y'all go first, team.
Go, Jordan. Go.
My song of the week is a song by KC808, and it's called Freaky Ting.
Freaky Taint? What?
Freaky Ting.
Oh, okay.
What did you say?
I thought you
Freaky
said
Taint.
Freaky Taint.
Freaky Thing. There you go. So, does that translate for you, Johnny?
Oh,
A
thank you.
freaky thing.
Oh, there we go.
And my song of the week is Soñé by Zoe, the unplugged version.
Oh,
MTV Unplugged?
Yes, the unplugged version. Someone told me that the Arctic Monkeys is the English version of Zoe, and I was like, okay, I can kind of see that.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, you already got me where you are. Does it
Mhm.
sound like that? But in Spanish?
Kind of.
is that exactly?
Porque what? Okay.
Okay.
What's your song of the week?
Mine is Let Your Body Decide by
Okay.
The Ark.
By Bark?
The Ark.
The Ark.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let your body decide where it wants to go. High or low. I'm not a singer. I'm an actor.
Okay. That was great.
Thanks, man.
My song, I'm so grateful I can finally put it on because she finally released her album. Thames' new album came out, and her Tiny Desk concert was amazing. I liked Unfortunate off of it, so I'm doing Unfortunate off of Thames' new album. Now isn't it fortunate you're fortunate? All right,
That was beautiful.
let's end it there. We will see you in the director's cut. You know it. Ciao, bacalao.
What he said.
This episode of Lone Lobos is a Lone Lobos production, produced by Monica Tamayo and JMKM, with intro music by Nicholas Gray. Like what you hear? Check us out on Instagram at Lone Lobos.